done some more moving dirt. Glad y'all be with us today. This is the next project, and yes, I got another one to tear down and bury. So old farmhouse has been here probably over 100 years, and everybody's getting in there and doing stuff probably that's not legal. So instead of them burning it down, I'm just going to tear it down before someone burns it down. He was hoping someone might burn it down and just have to bury that, but probably not. I'm probably going to dig a pit right in this area right here. Them big old cedar trees have got to come out. I'll push him down and he'll get his tractor and pull him back down there in the pasture. But big old house, like I say, it's been here a long time. The front porch just fell off of it, and got plenty of room to work. Here, there's one big tree on this side. Probably go ahead and take it out. All of them are big old cedar trees. He's gonna see if someone might wanted them for the wood. Some of that's some pretty good wood in there, but look how high. This is awful sandy country up here. You can see how the sand blowed up against the house and everything, and that's okay. We'll level it up when we get through. And like I say, got a good place for a pit, and I can probably just cave it in right there, and if them trees are out of the way, I'll just shove it right off in a pit. Gonna leave that little outbuildings in the well house over there. Little old deal here where they was burning up trash, this little old concrete ring. Gonna push it off in the pit. I think there's one old building, there's an old cellar that's kind of halfway caved in. So, it ought to crumble up pretty good. And that one little outbuilding over there on that sticks out, these are two pretty good little buildings here at this well house. I'm gonna get it, put it in the pit. I'm not gonna go into the house, may find something I don't want to find. So rounded top cellar, cave it in, and then that building, and that little old grain bin over there, he said it's got some oats in it, old moldy oats and stuff. I said that won't bother me a bit. So get it and push it off in the pit. Get this where you can kind of keep it mowed and put him up some gates, get people from coming in here. And he keeps his tractor up here and some of his implements. And I've been working over there in the field and got that finished, so I told him I'd do this when I got through. He's gonna leave that building there. It's got some stuff, he can clean it up. I can get in between here and get some of that old junk and push it in a pit. That's the little grain bin. Push it out. What it'll do, it'll just come plumb off. Probably got a little concrete deal around the edge of it. When I push it, it'll plumb come off there, and all the oats will just go everywhere. So anyway, that's the next little project that we're gonna start in the morning. Like I say, I'm gonna get the trees down first. I think he's gonna come up here and tie on to them, and one at a time, and pull them off in the pasture. But I'll get them knocked out, and then I can get over here. Once I get the hole dug, probably get it all knocked down. I don't know if I'll dig the hole. I guess that's no chicken coop. Start caving. Pretty good tin on no one wants it, so I'll wad it up. Anyway, that's going to be the next little project. We'll let y'all see that tomorrow as we get the trees out and start getting that thing broke up, make toothpicks out of it, and then dig a hole, push it in there, cover it up, level all this up, kind of level this up. That way he can keep all that mowed and stuff. So we'll let y'all see that tomorrow when we get started. So thanks for watching. Bye. Well, for an older home, that thing was pretty tough. Now, I usually, of course, the trees around the corners didn't help. You've probably seen I had them two on the north corner. They broke off, but the other two big ones on the middle of the house, now when I hit them, they just all come up. Anyway, it started to come little old clouds, so I thought I'd stop. I'm gonna fill up here when it gets through lightning and everything. Little old passing thunderstorm, and probably go ahead and dig my pit today, or start on. I think I can get it all dug. There shouldn't be no problem about digging a pit up here. This is sand, and it ought to dig pretty good. But that was a well-built old house. Now, it was usually when you go around the edge, and they usually collapse right down where they're at. Well, that thing stood up. I'd get pieces of it collapsed, but the center was still holding the house up. But if I can ever get it where I can hit that roof and just start scooting it like I did, it'll come down. But pretty good lumber left in that house now. It was still pretty solid. So anyway, this cloud blows over, we'll get back, kind of get everything. He started off pulling his trees with the little John Deere. Well, it was just soon as he started pulling, them stumps just hung in the ground, so he had to go get his big boy tractor, and he said it was a pull till he kind of got moving. Then probably got him a trough down there in the pasture where he's taking the trees. So some of them trees probably outweighed the little John Deere, so it's hard to pull something if it outweighs you. He just sunk, the rear end just went down, he went to spinning. So anyway, he's got a couple of them left, and I'll put all this little stuff in the pit, and that big old stump, I'll put it in the pit. It'll be all right. So it'll look different once we kind of get it cleaned up and everything. So we'll let y'all see some of that when this cloud passes over then. think that's deep enough. That'll probably hold anything I'm going to put in here. So that sure is some good digging. But most of that top part gravelly and sandy, but that's kind of got a little clay mixed in it down here in the bottom. But that might just hold water, but it'd leak out before it got down to the bottom. So that's cab deep, so I think I can get everything in there. So thanks again for watching this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I wish you'd do that and hit the like button, share it with all your friends. So when we come back out here next week, we'll start shoving that stuff in there and trying to cover it up, walk it in good, and he can get some grass planted on this thing. Be like a house and junk was never here. So until the next video, remember, keep your blade shiny and your tracks clean. Bye.